What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. So we're going to be doing a huge unboxing, and that's why we're in this room right here. We're going to be replacing my wife's desk setup. So she got a brand new desk, and UPLIFT Desk was kind enough to send us a brand new setup. So we got a bunch of attachments, some add-ons, accessories, including things like a foot hammock and a pet bed attachment. So stick around if you want to see how you can integrate your furry friends into your setup. But with that being said, let's go ahead and bring the boxes in. And everybody, this is my wife, in case you're wondering. So here we got the legs, so we're gonna put those right there. Again, super heavy. And then the last big piece. This right here is the desktop. So we're gonna get started with this, and we have the Mango Butcher Block desktop. So this should look pretty nice too, because all the other desks we have in the house are bamboo, and I'll show you guys which ones I'm working with. And funny enough, I have actually had an UPLIFT desk for about 2.5, actually almost 3 years. I bought mine in 2022, early 2022. I use it every single day. Mine's a 72 inch, and this is gonna be a 60 inch. So a little bit smaller, but a better desktop. So I'm excited to see what this one looks like. All right, guys, and here we have the desktop reveal. What do you think?
I love it.
She loves it. This is exactly what we wanted, so thank you, UPLIFT, for sending this out. Let's get the plastic wrap out and show you guys actually what this looks like.
Oh, heavy.
And there it is, guys. That is the desktop right there. I'll get a little closer. This is a pretty hefty desktop. Check that out. That's thick. And in case you were wondering, it's pretty heavy too. So we're gonna go ahead and put it upside down right now so we can go ahead and attach the legs, which will open up next. So they do include an instruction manual, so if you are setting up the desk for the first time, or if you haven't built a standing desk before, you might wanna take a look at these. I'll probably end up referencing them as well, because I have been known to install things upside down or the wrong way before, and it's easier to just do it right the first time versus unscrew everything again and do it again. So there's that. So as you guys know, the setup process isn't the most exciting thing in the world, especially when you're putting the posts to the brackets and getting them installed on the desks. There are some attachments I do want you guys to see, especially the pet bed and things like that. So I will go ahead and show you those in more full detail. But as far as me getting these brackets put together, I'm gonna go ahead and skip that so I don't have to make you guys sit through and painfully watch the next 15 minutes of me screwing the H1 screw with this little Allen wrench into this right here. So we're gonna go ahead and skip all that with a quick snap of the fingers. So according to the instructions here, the legs are already done, and this desktop did come with the pre-drilled holes. So this whole process of installing the legs and the brackets took about 15 minutes. So not too bad so far. Now we get to actually go ahead and drill the legs onto the desk. So pretty simple, I think. We go ahead and put this one down here on top of the pre-aligned holes. So right there. And for anyone wondering why it is upside down, this is the T bracket. So that means we have the equal balance on both sides of this bracket here, where if you were to get the C bracket, it would have a little offset to the rear, so you'd have some more leg room underneath if you have bigger legs, or if you have concerns and you just want some more space underneath. And if you want to go a little faster, you can use a drill instead of a Phillips screwdriver. And now as we sit here, the bottom side is pretty much done. We still have to mount the cable management tray, but this is what the keypad looks like, and this is the advanced ergonomic keypad that UPLIFT offers. So we have the up, the down, and then our pre-programmed 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then our manual, so we can go ahead and adjust what these individual heights are. And I'll show you guys what that looks like once we get started here. But it's a pretty cool little feature. I have this on mine, and I have one of these set up for my standing, my seating, and then I have number 3 set for when I have to push my chair under the desk. So it does come in pretty handy to have those other options. It just makes things a little bit more convenient. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we are officially done with the bottom side of the desk. We got the attachments, we got the cable management tray, everything we need. So we are now safe to flip this desk over. And I'm gonna attempt to do it by myself because Brianna is still working downstairs. And here we go, guys. Here we have the 60-inch Mango Butcher Block desktop on the UPLIFT desk. And like I mentioned earlier in the video, this is exceptionally thick and sturdy. I really like how much heft this has to it. It has a really good finish. And if you guys can just see some of the detail on here, it is just overall a great looking desk. I'm 230 pounds, and if I give it a little rock, there's not much wiggle room at all. So this is a super sturdy desk, and this is what it looks like if you were to just get the desk right here. So this has the 2 little grommet holes, so we're gonna go ahead and add, I believe we got 1 power grommet and something else, so I'll show you guys what that looks like. And then I'm just really excited to show you guys the rest of the accessories we got, because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more boxes to put on this. One's just going to be like a little bamboo rocker for the floor. We have the foot hammock. I'm especially excited to try out with our own dogs that little pet bed because it attaches to the side. And one of the things UPLIFT does really well with their desks is the amount of accessories you can get after you just have the desk. Because if you look here, we have this little rail system and we have the ability to screw in all the accessories into here. This is where the foot hammock is going to go. I have one on my desk actually. But I'm excited to see because they have things like, one, the pet bed, or you can get like a little thing to put your PC on the side or a PC underneath, and just tons and tons of accessories. There's hundreds of things you can add on to the UPLIFT desk. So with that being said, let's go ahead and add the ones that we got, and we'll show you what we kind of equipped this with and what you could potentially get for your own desk. Here we have the foot hammock. Let's go ahead and open that one up. This is actually pretty cool. So this is going to have its 2 little carabiners. We have the foot hammock itself. And that's what this looks like. It's pretty slick though, because it goes underneath the desk like this. I'm not sure if you guys can see. I'll back this up a little bit. So this is going to sit underneath here just like this. And we can adjust the string, so it's going to be a little higher, and it gives you just a really good place to put your feet, especially if you're sitting all day. It kind of gets uncomfortable, but when you put your feet up on this, it feels really, really nice. So because I've been hyping it up so much, I actually wanted to go ahead and just get this installed next. And here we have the pet bed. So this is the bed itself. I'll go ahead and actually get this one opened up. It's a decent size. So if you have like a smaller dog, probably under 20 or so pounds, or a cat, it would probably fit just fine in this little bed. Now what we got to do is get the tray installed here, but because I need to get underneath to screw it in, we have to go ahead and raise the desk up. So I went ahead and got it plugged in, and now we get to see a little bit of the desk in action. And it's actually really quiet, guys. And I'll also show you how high it goes too. So right now we are at 42. I think it goes to 51. 50.8. I'm 6'4", and this is how tall the desk is for me. So if you could imagine yourself typing on a desk, if you're shorter than me, if you're a little taller than me, you could definitely accommodate, because I would have it probably right here if I was typing, so I don't know, about 6 inches. So if you're 7 feet or less, this is probably going to be a pretty good desk for you, and it's going to make my install a whole lot easier because I no longer have to lay down on the ground. I can just go ahead and trip over my drill and then get this set up right here. And with a little more installing, we have the tray in place, and now all we gotta do is put the dog bed on top. And to be honest, you can really put anything you want in here. So if you wanted to set like your PC or anything else off your desk, you could use that space to do that. But we're gonna go ahead and pop the dog bed there. We're gonna go ahead and lower this back down, and then I'm gonna go find a dog and see what they think. So this dog right here is Laverne. We adopted her just a few months ago, actually, and she is 10 years old. And this is the one that has bonded with my wife quite a bit. What do you think of your brand new bed? Is this nice? Oh, you're sitting? That's good. What do you think? Is this going to work for you? Imagine if I was working right here. Nope, not quite. Well, we're going to have to get it in place and see. I'm sure she's going to come to it, but we still have a lot more accessories to add onto this desk. So let's go ahead and pop those on. Our next item here is actually pretty cool. This is a power grommet. And what's really nice about this one is it's a powered grommet. So in comparison to this little guy we have here, this one's just for routing cables and stuff through this one. This one here actually has 2 AC power outlets, a Type A USB and a Type C on it. So this will get fed into our power adapter that's going to get mounted underneath. So here is what this grommet looks like. So from the front side here, we are on the front of the desk. This is where the keypad is. We have USB Type A, Type C, 2 power cords. So if you want to use, let's say, like a monitor or some desktop speakers, maybe plug in a secondary MacBook or something on top, you have the option to do that. And it doesn't add a lot of heft on the backside either. So you do have a little bit more to hide the power internals and stuff in here. But this is what I screwed down earlier. This keeps it in place from turning, so it's not going to be jiggling about when you're moving. And then if you do have power underneath, this is the cable management tray. You can just go ahead and route that down one side, plug it in underneath. Or if you mount a whole strip underneath here, you could go ahead and take advantage of that and then just plug it in. So pretty dang cool. So as I was just setting up the laptop tray, our other dog, this one, Belle, she is an 8-year-old Maltese. She decided to go hop up and sit in the little pet bed. So it is confirmed that the pets actually do enjoy sitting sitting on that, and Brianna has been spitting on the little X rocker ever since she found out it was sitting over there. So again, pretty cool little thing to have at your desk because you can just start doing that. And here it is, guys, the finished desk. It is the next day now. We ran out of sunlight. We had to do some box cleanup to kind of get the area spruced up. But yeah, here it is. I think it looks super good. Like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, this desk does have to still go downstairs. The reason I filmed it right here is we had a lot more space. We had a lot more light. The basement's unfinished. It doubles as our gym. We have the HVAC system down there, so it does get really loud. So I want to show you guys a little bit more close up what this desk looks like. So I'll run that now, get a little montage for you guys. And there it is, guys. That is the video. If you want to help us finish the basement, give my wife a better setup, maybe don't do it for me, do it for her. Like, subscribe, comment, ask any questions. I'm happy to help answer questions about the desk. Anything you would like to know, we can go ahead and kind of clarify. But thanks so much for watching, guys, and we'll see you on another video.